What is CFC Ancop? Ancop is an acronym for Answering the Cry of the Poor. The vision is families and the Holy Spirit, sharing Christ's transforming love with the poor. Our mission is answering the cry of the poor, with the tagline where caring and sharing happen. We are a non-profit foundation registered as CFC Ancop Global Foundation Incorporated in the Philippines. We have a worldwide network of 35 donor areas and 104 implementing partners in the Philippines. Ancop USA and Canada have partners too in other countries in the various parts of America and Africa. We are guided by CFC's mission of building the Church of the Poor. And the programs are implemented through the CFC structure and institutional partners. We are accredited in the Philippines with the Association of Foundations, Department of Social Welfare and Development, Philippine Council for NGO Certification, Board of Investments, awarded as ISO 9001-2015 certification for Quality Management System, the first foundation in the country with ISO certification, Department of Human Settlement and Urban Development, and Bureau of Customs. CFC Ancop focuses on transforming materially and spiritually our beneficiaries, child, family, and community. Our programs include education, community development, calamity, and disaster relief. Our educational sponsorship program includes the sponsorship of scholars for elementary, high school, and college or technical vocational courses. Technical and vocational educational training is viewed as a tool for productivity enhancement and poverty reduction in the country. Cornerstone program provides reading tutorials to elementary students and leadership formation to high school students. The total number of scholars in the Philippines alone is as indicated. We also have scholars in other countries. And despite a very low academic general average of 75%, the Lord has blessed us with graduates, now supporting their families. Here are the qualification criteria in our training and education sponsorship programs. For high school graduates with a general average of less than 83%, they can enroll in Don Bosco technical or vocational courses as shown. And utilizing our mobile training centers, we can go to the beneficiaries, assemble them in one place, and conduct the training. We have partnered with Don Bosco 1T Vet Philippines to train our beneficiaries, parents, out-of-school youth, in masonry, carpentry, electrical installation, plumbing, refrigeration, and air conditioning, welding, and other courses. The beneficiaries while attending will receive a replacement income daily to sustain their families. Still utilizing our mobile training centers, we have also partnered with DMCI, one of the biggest construction firms in the Philippines to train our beneficiaries, parents, out-of-school youth, in masonry, carpentry, tile setting, scaffolding, and other courses. This partnership is training to employment. DMCI will hire the graduates and deploy them in their construction sites nationwide. The beneficiaries while attending the training will also receive a replacement income daily to sustain their families. And because of the COVID-19 pandemic, we have offered an online course on digital marketing. A 5 to a 10-day training course, modules 1 to 3. We graduated already 24 for the first batch. And glad to know that they are earning using their Facebook page. And Filipinos anywhere in the world may also avail of the free online training through the government's TESDA courses with NC2 certification. Data allowance is being provided to our poor beneficiaries. But, anyone may enroll using their free time. We also focused on training the parents and out-of-school youth for speedy poverty alleviation for them to support their families in a short period of time. Training the parents and out-school youth only takes 10 days to 1 month. And they can already land a job and sustain their families. Sponsoring a student from elementary to college will take 16 years at a cost of 252,000 pesos. It's quite a long time for poverty alleviation to take effect. Right now we have 11 mobile training centers deployed nationwide. We were inspired by the call of Pope Francis that we must get out of ourselves and go towards to the periphery to love the poor, the lost and the abandoned. Another education program of CFC Ancop is a tutorial of the bottom 30 students in elementary who are underachievers for them to cope up with their studies. Also, leadership training or tutorial for high school poor students. Cornerstone program has been implemented in 229 schools. The total number of students and families reached out is 31,766. Schools are located nationwide. Here is a typical Cornerstone program which is conducted every Saturday and running for 9 months in a year. Blessed to have adequate tutors from Singles for Christ, Couples for Christ, and Handmaids of the Lord. The second program of CFC Ancop is community development. This includes free shelters, livelihood training, and health programs. For the shelter program we have awarded a total of 3,301 houses. And soon to be completed is 453 houses more. The houses are located in various parts of the Philippines. After awarding the houses, it is imperative that we monitor the community in terms of their livelihood, spiritual transformation, as well as physical maintenance for sustainability. Thus, we empower them by creating the Homeowners Association with 9 directors. They are being elected every 2 years. They are responsible for ensuring that the rules and regulations for a harmonious community are achieved. Children of the beneficiaries are also sponsored for the educational programs, including training of the parents under the technical or vocational for livelihood. Livelihood program in CFC Ancop sites is also implemented through the community efforts like rag, doormat and candle making, fish production, farming, and now using the mobile training center units to provide new skills to the parents and out-of-school youth. We also focus on our health programs to ensure a healthy community and for students not to be sickly while on the educational sponsorship program. With the yearly calamities in the Philippines, typhoons, earthquakes, volcano eruptions on top of the COVID-19 pandemic, CFC Ancop has intensified its calamity and disaster relief program. We thank you for your generosity and love for the brethren affected and in dire need. Here are photos of the CFC Ancop's intensified calamity and disaster relief program. Building permanent houses, medical missions, and house repair kits, cash assistance, and relief operations. COVID-19 has the most impact on about 20,000 families in CFC and Ancop. And then, the recent super typhoons in which until now, relief assistance is being implemented. Thank you again for your love and support. We are still accepting donations as there's still incoming reports of affected areas needing help. The CFC Ancop Global Walk is now in its 12th year. And we're proclaiming to be physically at Carino Grandstand, Luneta, and various Philippines provinces this year. The CFC Ancop Global Walk is now in its 12th year. And we're proclaiming to be physically at Carino Grandstand, Luneta, and various Philippine provinces this year. It has already supported over 10,000 students for the past 10 years since its launching in 2011. Immersion is another event where representatives from other countries and areas in the Philippines interact with the beneficiaries, most particularly in the Ancop sites. The impact is changed mindset for those with well-off families and to be able to help out the poor. Very dynamic interaction among the beneficiaries and those in the immersion program. Here is one of the many collaborations that CFC Ancop had entered in the past. With the local government unit, SMDC, and local CFC members. Sponsorship packages are as indicated for those interested to help. Elementary or high school, seminarian, college, and technical vocational courses. Sponsorship packages also include Cornerstone and Shelter as shown. CFC Ancop's thrust in helping the poor is a call to action in the message of Jesus to all of us that, whatever you did to the least of these brothers of mine, you did for me. And whatever you did not do to the least of these brothers of mine, you did not do for me. From Matthew 25. Thank you. May the Lord be glorified as we embrace our work with the poor.